Good morning everyone, welcome to a new Super 69 EV film. My name is Tom and today I wanted to talk to you about BMW i3S, because at this very moment in time, if I had to chuck in the VW e-up for another car, it would most definitely be a BMW i3 or i3S. I fell in love with it when it was just a concept. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And when it came out, it still had the concept car looks. Bear in mind, this car is now, this design is now over 10 years old and it still looks futuristic. It has a carbon core, so basically it's a supercar. It is. Rear wheel drive, that's a big reason to get one, because it will be way more fun to drive than this VW e-up with its small understeery character and its small engine. It's quicker, there's 170 horsepower. If you get the 120 amp hour as BMW wants you to believe, it means you get the 42 kilowatt battery, of which almost 38 is usable, so that's good. You can get a heat pump. This car doesn't have it. You can precondition the battery so it retains its warmth better. This car can do that as well, and it's just a step up from an e-up, let's be honest. The only downside to BMW i3 or i3S is that they are still really expensive. BMW made them until like last month. I still think it's a shame they didn't upgrade it further. They went to bigger batteries and the car got slightly better efficiency, but I think BMW could have done a bit more and maybe put in even a bigger battery than the 42 kilowatt hour that you can get now. If they could have put in like 64 kilowatt hour or made it 50 even usable, the car would have been just perfect, and maybe slightly faster charging. It charges faster than the e-up, but not by much, so it still isn't a road trip car for the family, even though you probably could get away with smaller trips. If I bought one, I would most definitely drive it down to Munich at one point, because every car has to get home. I'm still planning on driving the e-up to Wolfsburg, but I need a lot of time to get that right, because my idea is to try and drive it on one charge. It's 300 kilometers from my home to Wolfsburg, so could be done under ideal circumstances, but I don't know whether everything has to play, so that's a story for another time. The BMW i3S, it's rear wheel drive. It has a carbon core, which I find fascinating. It's built with only lightweighting in mind. It can get Apple CarPlay. You could order it through BMW, or you can get it aftermarket. You can update the screen if it has the smallest screen. So there are loads of opportunities to put it up to spec. You can get a Harman Kardon sound system, which I really like. Adaptive cruise control, which I would love. Otherwise, things that it can provide. It's more spacious. Wheelbase is really long. Wheels are on the edges. I really like the look of the BMW i3S, but the i3 with the large battery might be a slightly better option because it's a bit more efficient. What else? Let me check. I got a list ready. Rear wheel drive, looks, preconditioning, heat pump, space, bigger battery, audio, iDrive. I love iDrive, especially in that type of iDrive. It has the new iDrive, like the new layout with the tiles that are next to each other. but it still has the round controller on which you can ride, and I had it in my BMW F31 316, and I thought it was just the best system in the world. It works so perfectly that I can't imagine that the new iDrive 8 without the controller works better. To be completely honest, I just can't imagine. How would my ideal car look? Well, I would love to get a blue one with the black roof, without the panoramic sunroof, clear glass, heat pump, Harman Kardon, large GPS, but iDrive Professional isn't a necessity because you can retrofit other systems or screen that gives you all the stuff. Hey, there goes the i3 by. It's the third one I saw this morning, but and every time you start looking for a car, you see them pop up everywhere. What else? I would most definitely need the 42 kilowatt hour battery, set of winter wheels, winter tires maybe. I really like the really closed off wheels. Those are also the most efficient. I just love the looks of them. What else do I need? I really like the wool interior, but if you get it, you also need to have the white steering wheel, of which I'm not a big fan. It kind of fits in with the prototype looks of the BMW i3, but my dream spec would be the brown leather Finasca interior with the black steering wheel, of course, and it would just be epic. So maybe I'm selling the e-up. I'm not sure yet, because the e-up is more efficient. The BMW i3 isn't the most efficient EV in the world. I think I could get by with it easily, and I would like to have another BMW, but let's see. It's not something I'm planning on doing shortly. First I'll have to sell some other cars. My C350 would have to be gone, or the Alpina, or the e-up and the Alpina and the C350. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. But first I'll have to clean house and make space for another car, as well literally as financially, because every car is a big financial commitment, and that money can do other things. So let's see. For everyone that thinks, yeah, but if you're planning on spending like 35 grand on a car, there are way more efficient EVs for sale, like Hyundai Kona, Kia Niro EV, Citroen EC4, Peugeot 2008, just from the top of my mind, a couple of cars that are even better propositions for the money. I know they are. They most definitely are. Rational choice would be to get an EC4 and just be done with it. But I want a BMW i3 or i3S, and that's something completely different. That's not like, yeah, it's almost close enough. No, it's a completely different car, and I don't need it to go on holiday. What I need it for is to do short family trips, for which it's perfect. I need to commute in it, for which I think it's one of the best cars ever. I think this could be something a car to aspire to. It would be it's just a car. So sad BMW didn't make a second generation of it with larger battery, more efficient, kind of the same looks, a bit more updated maybe. And I would also want the adaptive LED headlights, because this car I've upgraded the bulbs. It's just no match for LED headlights or even xenons that I have in my Alpina D3. So That's about it. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about BMW i3s and i3Ss. That's that for now. If you think I've missed something, no, I don't plan on getting a red one because I don't like red cars. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please leave them down below in the comments. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We're at 21 already. It's just a matter of time till we crack the 100, after that the 1,000, and after that the 100,000, of which I'm sure. Thank you very much for watching again, and have a great day. See you soon. Bye.